Hey there berries, welcome to a Nami game. If you read the title of the video, then this one isn't necessarily going to be a complete new build. I know you guys have been watching me do Shrilliers and changing that up from the kind of standard Echoes of Hylia. So we shifted over to Shrilliers, but in this game, been getting a lot of comments in order to try out just rushing Imperial Mandate first. And to Max E. Now, I'm skeptical about this build, but we're going to try it anyway. So we're going to do like an E max build. Get Q level 3 here. So E max, Imperial Mandate, and kind of just see how it goes and how I really feel about it. There are some upsides and downsides for going Imperial Mandate first. Of course, you'll get the Imperial Mandate, proc sooner. I usually go Imperial Mandate second anyway. Heal didn't bounce there, that's a shame. But then you wouldn't have the Shrilliers. Also, Shrilliers has a little bit more HP on, so you are slightly safer taking the Shrilliers, because you do have that tiny bit of extra HP just to make you not so squished and just die so easily. With the E max as well, it's definitely not going to help our squishiness because we will have effective healing going down. So W poke isn't going to be as strong. I feel like going E max, we're going to be relying on this Jhin to do kind of most of the legwork here for us. So I feel like if I go E max, which we will be trying, we are going to be dependent on this Jhin doing a lot of the poking and things for us. So it feels to me a little bit more of a passive Nami playstyle than what I'm necessarily used to, but we'll see how it goes. So we're now entering into that kind of build transition for where I'd usually put like another point on my W, but now we're doing 2 points in E. Big fight on topside right now. Still try and poke a little bit. Need those mana flow band stacks. Need those spell thief stacks. Don't want to give Senna too many souls. Jin's been very hyper focused on farming right now. He's got boots instead of like a Doran's or a Cull, so his damage is already going to be a little bit down. Okay. Jhin did a pretty good job there. Oh no, we double warded. Alright, 2 points in E. Let's see how this goes. So the slow percent will go up. So we'll have more slow percent, which also in theory should help us land more skill shots. Like the bubble, for example. Looking for a bubble. Evelyn's on the way. I don't want to scare these guys off just yet. Here we go. Okay, cool. Wouldn't have been a kill if I maxed. Well, if I put another point in W. But this guy's just sticking around. I've got Tara aggro. Okay, cool. Don't know why the Kaiser would stick around there. It's very, very, very greedy stuff though. So far so good. I don't have mana to... Ooh. Honestly, in a way, kinda lucky that the spear didn't fully outright kill the Jhin, otherwise the Nidalee would have just gone straight for me there afterwards. And I may have had to use flash, so... I'm completely out of mana. I now got cookies, but that's not something that I really want to stick around for too much. Jhin could get W here. That was going to connect, that was really close. Good attempt there by Nidalee. Yeah, it sucked that Jhin died, but, you know, we did overextend a little bit to push that wave in. It's not a Dark Harvest Jhin either, so he'll have better like late game scaling. We'll say the enemy team's late game's pretty good just looking at their bot lane. Feels so weird just maxing E. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's all about testing and trying here. We are in a ranked game, Diamond, on EUS, just so that you know. So we'll be picking up Imperial Mandate first, and then going Shredder second. Third item, worry about that when we get to it, but with the changes that they made to the way that like Nami proc stuff now, going like Oblivion Orb third is fine if we want to. I don't really want to, but if we want to. Like Ardent isn't going to benefit our team too much. Staff of Flame Water is a little bit of a better pick. We do have a couple of APs on our team. It's a Twisted Fate ulti being used for top. Jin's level 6. But we are probably pushing under turret a little bit too much. Luckily we haven't been poked on yet, so it hasn't really been a downside yet for not maxing my W, since we haven't actually needed the healing. Looks like their bot lane is playing very kind of scared. I feel like Jin needs to stop pushing these waves in though. Need to let them be not too afraid to come out. Okay. I'm hoping that that Sun is doing a bad recall right now. I don't think she is though. Jed. I think he might have been executed. I don't think necessarily Senna would have got the kill. Alright, decent start so far. Standard item build until this point, and now it's going to be a slight shift. I know some of you are like, Bizzleberry, this is a normal build, this isn't a new build, but trust me, like not many people do Imperial Mandate Rush, honestly. I know that the Nami, like Reddit community and stuff like that are pretty vocal about doing Imperial Mandate first, but it's not standard to go it first. Going it second is normal, but first is not. But so far it's going okay. Nothing too crazy at the moment. Luckily we haven't actually needed the W for healing. Kaiser forced the ulti. On my E back up cooldown again. It should be a kill over. Could say the slow helped keep her in place longer there. Could also argue that Kaiser was in Narnia. She had no right to be there at all. I feel like we might be in a little bit of trouble. We're okay. So here's where it's slightly going to become an issue, is recovering health. Nearly so. Managed to hit all my things. Give Jin my buff. But yeah, that made Jin a sitting duck for that gank. For the Senna ulti even. I will say that's where the downside is. Like, I did feel like probably if I had a couple of points in my W, maybe Jin would have been in a better position at the ulti, because he would have been topped up higher HP. Would have been close though, to be fair. It's a shame I got that kill of that last auto attack, and of course I get question mark pinged. My first kill of the game. How dare the support get the kill? Pretty sure Rise missed that CS. That's a bit more of a question mark thing than the auto hit kill. Herald being used mid. Imperial Mandate isn't too far off, it's about 200 gold. I'm gonna see if I can... Oh! No, no assist. I was hoping like the Evelyn would ult over the wall or something like that. Then I would get like 75 gold and I'd be so close. We're so close to Imperial Mandate. I mean, maybe I'm allowed to hit the turret here, right? Rise with mine, right? That's plus 40. I mean, I could maybe just sell one of my health potions. I think I might just do that, and I don't like leaving Jhin alone for this long. I'll probably just wait, actually. By the time the mana regeneration comes in, yeah, that's fine. Cool. Let's go back to bot lane. Let's go say hi to Jhin. He's a bit scared by himself. I don't blame him. Okay. That might come back to bite us. But, I mean, that was a way for him to safely farm the wave. And he is recalling, so... Wait, no, he's staying? Okay. Using the W more just to speed up the Jhin. But yeah, they were waiting. He was right to be worried, and it's going to take me a long time to top him up. It's already a pain in the butt to heal and top people up as Nami as it is, but with only 2 points in W. Oh. Don't go back in yet. This is where Jhin ult would be pretty good. I'm going to try and come up to him here. It's a nice generate. One more M. Okay. I'm getting pinged because they flashed. Oh no. People just hate supports, man. Not a huge amount to do. I could have maybe recalled, but there's no point now because otherwise I'll be leaving Jhin by himself again. I just realized to put 3 points in my W instead of putting up another point on my E. Please forgive me, everybody. Just have to make sure to remember to do it again. Put another point in E on next level up. And before I get the comments where it's like, oh my god, Bizzleberry, you were in the build. How dare you? Level 9 Nami's broken. How dare you forget? So far, perfect KDA. It's pretty nice. Oh, they're gonna have 2 Umbral Glaives, I think, right? On the Kaiser and the Senna. That's gonna be so cringe. Yeah, we got like... Okay. We got a real lack of vision down here, and we got Evelyn top. I kind of want to recall. Maybe this next wave, after this next wave, we just recall, because Twisted Fate ulti. If Nilly's down here,
there's always another wave.
I think we just chill. We don't have to force anything here. Just gonna go back and get some more wards because it's too scary, honestly. It's too spooky. Yeah, nothing crazy. I mean, we did get the Herald, which is pretty nice. Just Jin is using his ulti to farm again.
I still hear the song.
Which, I don't know. It's like it sucked that he didn't have the ulti up last time. I think he should have just recalled with me. And then he wouldn't have to use his ulti like that.
My quest, thanks.
Let's get rid of that fast cone. And Evelyn after this could start walking down the bot if she wanted to. And have to be careful of projectiles. Nearly spear would chunk Jin's health down pretty badly. That's the flash. I got question mark pinged again. Have I been question mark pinged by 3 different people on my team? I'm so dead though. Got no flash up. Tried to give the Jin the E before I died, but he was just outside of range. Is that 5 bot? That is really 5 people bot. When did that happen? When did Rise die under tier 1 turret? Huh? That happened? I mean, it's a good team play from them. We're gonna get a tier 2 turret, but they got 4 kills. They got a turret bounty. It's my first death. Rise's first death. Evelyn's first death. Currently 372 bonus damage Imperial Mandate. It's nothing too crazy. I might get hit by a spear here. And TF slowed. If we had Shurias here, we'd better move in really quickly onto this. This is what we're missing out on. And it's still a turret though. I don't have my E for this gen. I do now. Kaiser Flash. The fact that she didn't die though. Okay. G2, I'm gonna looking for a new jungler maybe. Alright, this is gonna. I'm dead. Yeah. I was thinking like maybe look into flash away, but yeah. It'd be hard commit for the inhib. I think losing 3 for it. It's not really the end of the world. We finally have our Shurias back. So now I'm kind of like back to normal Nami. And do I feel like. Really the question comes down to I need to ask myself, was it worth it? Was it worth getting Imperial Mandate earlier? 900 extra damage. Was it worth getting the extra slow on enemies? Like, it did feel like we had a tiny bit more catch potential. I think I did potentially notice it a little bit. Like, it's really hard to say. It's one game sample against, honestly, a little bit of a sloppy bot lane.
There's always another way.
Maybe. Maybe not. It's, I don't know. I don't think I noticed any difference, really, honestly. I don't feel like I landed any more bubbles than I would have normally have done. Having an extra, at the time, an extra, like, what, from 15% slow to around about 25% slow in lane. I don't really feel like the extra 10-15% did a massive amount, and I think the laning phase itself was kind of weird in that there wasn't much going on in terms of actual trading. So I think if there was more trading going on, I think I would definitely would have missed out on having W points. So on the whole, do I like this build or not? I don't know. I feel like it's this is gonna sound harsh, and I mean nothing by it. It feels like a more of a crutch build where if you are really struggling to land bubbles, but you enjoy playing Nami, I think go the Emax build. I think go this Emax build. I think it's fine for that. If you feel like you are already really competent on being pretty consistent with bubbles, I think it's a kind of a waste. That's where the Shredders comes in, just to hunt people down like that. That's pretty nasty. So yeah, I understand it, but for me, it just doesn't feel great. Buff up the Jhin here. Come on, buddy, land your shots, dude. Oof. There's a big wave being pushed in bot right now. Huh. Okay. Bit messy. We're on 3 dragons. Don't really feel like we got too much from that last fight there though. Third item, I could go anti-heal. They do have a little bit of healing here and there, but it's not going to be crazy. I think we could just maybe... Let's go for a Staff of Flowing Water. Be a little bit speedier as well to position. Get some nice positioning in. And I think that's really what's come down with the Shredders. I've noticed ever since picking it up, like the movement speed is just more valuable than what the Echoes of Hylia is doing in providing like the healing and the damage. I think if they ever buff Echoes of Hylia, I feel like it would be more viable. But soon, like early next year, we're going to be having mythic items removed. So honestly, a standard Nami build could just be Shuria's Imperial Mandate, Echoes of Hylia. Like those 3 items, and that'd be pretty cool, actually. I'd very much like to play with all 3 of those items at the same time, if that's going to be a thing. So now we're just going to try and end the game. I think the last 10 minutes or so, I don't feel like... 10 minutes or so we haven't really been playing to our full potential. We can't really recall because we've got sides pushing in, man. We've got Evelyn and Brycepot. This TF ult's gonna be somewhere though. It looks like they're putting pressure on bot. This is why me and Jhin couldn't recall, because we can't. We're gonna try and punish if they do a play like that on bot. Like, can we get anything here mid? Nope. There's a Baron and a Chemtech soon. There's 2 blue trinkets there. Can't really buy anything. Top up our wards and head out again. Baron in 20. We kind of got river control over Baron, but I think Evelyn says she didn't want to contest Baron. She just wants to go straight for the dragon.
Flopping around.
But honestly, I feel like we could just do it. Like, I think that's fine. We'll get rid of this. This is already dying really, really fast. They're going to try and set up a dragon. Just going to pop Shirley's just so that we can get their mid lane presence in quicker. Wow. Got rise damage. It's a shame they got it. That would have been Hex Texile. I griefed walking into that. That did so much damage though. What the hell? That's a 0-6 set, excuse me. What the hell? That did like 1,500 damage to me or something.
My quest beckons.
That's an ace. Actually, we can just end. I don't even know why I'm bothering clearing out these wards. 5 seconds into TF. Maybe we won't be able to end. We don't actually have the chonkiest set of minions. It's going to be a little bit messy here, but it is okay. It's yeah, we can do it. But it's just going to be messy. We've got respawns coming in very quickly. You're going to have to ult hit early. Just hit the Nexus, please. Okay, just please. Thank you. So yeah, Imperial Mandate build with the maxing E first. Honest verdict, as I mentioned earlier in the video, if you are struggling landing bubbles, I can see it helping a lot. But for me personally, it's just not worth it. I think if you're already an experienced Nami, you already should know how to land bubbles and things like that. And I think if we just had a little bit more trading, which like that laning phase felt slightly unusual in terms of health trades going backwards and forwards. If we had more of that, I definitely would have been crying that I didn't have my W maxed up first. So yeah, that's my honest verdict on it. I don't necessarily see myself shifting off my Shreddius first into Imperial Mandate anytime soon. But, you know, if they end up changing, like nerfing Shreddius again or something, or if they buff Imperial Mandate, or, you know, any variant thing could happen where like they could for some reason increase base slow or increase the damage of the E or something, then we will re-evaluate it and look at that. But for me, Shreddius, Imperial Mandate. But maybe for like very first starting Namis, I would actually probably consider recommending this build. I would consider it as a side suggestion maybe. But anyway, all the best. I hope this kind of clarifies some information about some of the Nami builds that are out there, and wish you all the best for the rest of your day. Bye bye.